Good afternoon, good evening, good zinta, good y'all, whatever it may be where you are. I'm not Sports Cards. Hope you're doing well. Remember to like and subscribe. Every new subscriber gets a new video. I don't know. Who knows these days? Anyway, we're back at the request of my buddy Peter, who's like, Peter, we're here for your viewing pleasure. But we have another heritage auction with absolutely monstrous cards. On Friday, they broke every record known to mankind with a $250,000 Luke Skywalker. And now we are in extended bidding for tonight. So we're trying to see what these things go for. We got a Han Solo. Let's see if we can. We got some Han Solo rookies here. And then we have an Obi-Wan Kenobi. And on Friday there was a ton of action after the bell, after the extended bidding. I don't know if we're gonna have any tonight. It doesn't look like so far. So I got my buddy Sean on the phone. So Sean, you can talk now.
Hey,
Yeah.
Kenobi did jump. Kenobi's now 15.8 after buyer's premium, so that's gone up like $3,000 because it was at 10,000 on a bid, and now it's at 13,000 on a bid. So, but after buyer's premium, it's 15.8. So that's the only one that I've seen.
Tarkin.
That
Tarkin.
Yeah.
Tarkin just ran up too. Tarkin is up to 8,500 now.
Oh, there you go. Droids are at 3,900 now.
I literally was just looking at with buyer's premium though.
Yeah.
Droids are 39 with buyer's premium. This is like not that this is not that unusual. Given what happened on Friday, I don't know how I feel about where these prices are right now. The number 4 Han Solo, which is his true rookie, the only rookie that anybody should care about and should be worth probably more than Luke Skywalker. There are a lot of people saying that it should be worth more than Luke Skywalker. I'm not really sure. I'm a big Han Solo guy. Only the best. What do you think, Sean?
Yeah, no one's saying that.
I'm saying it. At least I'm saying it. So, yes, this is the number 4. There are only 11 copies. There are 114 nines. Losers have 9s, winners have 10s. That's what I like to say. I guess the last auction, it went for 10.8. So, yeah, right now it would go for 47,580. Again, that's low. Always cooler than Luke Skywalker. Always cooler. I don't know why whoever is bidding on this is not bidding this up. This was a weird one because it's the first one that like kind of hit max value before the auction ended. Let's see some of this stuff is nuts. Like the 66 going for 12,000 feels nuts, right?
The Kenobi just bypassed the Kenobi that's on eBay. It's now at 20.
Yeah, there's an eBay buy it now Kenobi. So it's like people are paying more when they could just hit bin on eBay. So I guess the last PSA 10 66 went for it sold recently. It sold this summer, went for 6,200. So it going for 12,000. That's certainly not low, but it's also not like crazy considering what we've seen. I hate this site. I hate the way that here's the search. Okay, what else? Let me hit refresh here, and then maybe we'll get some more. I can't see. I don't even know if we are streaming, to be perfectly honest.
You want me to check it?
Yeah, check it, because before when I did it, I had chat. Now I don't have chat. So if anybody's
you're live.
Yeah, I have no idea if people are watching or asking questions, but just so if people are watching and want to ask questions, I can't see them, unfortunately.
It says 7 watchers.
Okay. All right. So we're going to fire up in here. So this one, a number 30 PSA 10 going for $10,000 with buyer's premium is pretty insane. So this is likely, they're set collectors, right? So I mean, you have like the card collectors and the set collectors, and some of these are low pop, and that's why they're going high. I mean, this card is there. It's a pop 7, so that is likely why it is at this price. But yet again, Han Solo is the man. So
Hey,
that
hey, Card Vibe. That was me actually who picked that 9 up.
picked up which 9?
The Han
Oh,
Solo 9.
gotcha. Oh, you're talking about.
He made a comment
Oh,
saying someone got a deal on it. So, but
yeah.
I'm not 100% sure that it'll get shipped.
I like how he's being pessimistic, like that he bought it and paid for it, and he doesn't. And it was also a best offer, right? Like the person accepted the offer.
Yes.
Yeah, like if somebody doesn't ship that, they're a complete jerk. Like that's my opinion. But yeah, so it doesn't look like we're gonna get any movement. Sean had me convinced that we were gonna get movement on the Han Solo cards after the bell, and it does not look like we are.
We're going to.
I don't know, man.
Oh, it can't sell. Okay, in this market, it cannot sell for under Leia for the simple fact of pop count. That's my contention.
I mean, it's pretty much the same price, right? So, like, you know, I don't know what to say about, there may just be more people that want Leia than the Solo, but it's hard. It's just hard to know, right? Like, how much of this is driven by set collectors versus how much of this is just card collectors is what's at question for me. Like, I'm trying to
I mean, not knowing who's placing the bids on these is, I mean, that's man, Kenobi's still climbing 22.5 now.
I don't.
But I mean, just hit Ben on eBay, like somebody whatever. That seems off. But so the other contention would be that the number 5810 is up as well, and we just saw the 58.9 sell for $3,000 tonight on eBay at an auction. So
Yeah.
I mean, and then everybody you've had the arguments, and you've even had the discussions on your videos before of which is better, the 58 or the 4. And I mean, this is drastically answering that question, in my opinion. One being at 47.5 and one being, at 18.9 is, I think you have your answer here. And where before, like some of the 58s, 9s and 8s were going for over what the number 4s were. So, or starting to creep up to those numbers. So I think the market's going to get an answer on definitive on that.
I think the answer has always been easy as far as what is his true rookie. It's the number 4. It's just what looks nicer. It's like I actually feel like the number 58 looks nicer from afar, but when you actually get it in hand, it's a little airbrushy and not like I love the card, but like there are things about it that I don't like as well. But yeah, not to see any movement on these two cards I really thought there would at least be movement on the 58. The 58 does have some issues. Let's see if we can zoom in on it. Specifically, it's going to be hard for anybody to see, but like the registration here is like the black line. This black line is supposed to be exactly not supposed to be any extra white here, and that makes it probably not really a 10. I mean, if it were graded today, and there is some question with a lot of these cards of how PSA would grade them today.
Whoa!
What happened?
Tarkin's at 19.5.
Yeah, I think we just have a couple set collectors who just are going at it. That's there. I mean, but it's a pop 11, just like the Solo. So
Well, screw you on your hey Tarkin's not popular theory.
the idea of the Tarkin selling for more than the 58 is insane. Like that is just absolutely insane.
Character card. I mean, because like it's the same thing as like if Tarkin's was.
I mean, it's selling for the same price as Kenobi. That's just not a. It's a set collecting thing combined. Like it's Kenobi has 16.
Kenobi just jumped again.
Yeah, it's a 20. I don't. Yeah, I don't know why the person just doesn't buy the one on eBay.
Yeah, right.
Save yourself five grand and go over to eBay and buy it, and you'd be doing wonderfully right now. Yeah.
Okay, if Kenobi continues to go up at some point,
No, you
at
can't.
some point,
You can't buy it. Like you can't. You can't. It's an isolated situation. What I mean by that is, if the other cards were going up, then I would agree with you. But it's weird. It really is weird what happened with the number 4 and the what you call it. There's from the other day.
well, I mean, you still have Luke, Leia, Han, all three, and Kenobi now. Everybody's going at record prices.
Yeah, I mean
So
everything is certainly at a record right now. There's no.
Tarkin definitely.
Wait, did you say Tarkin was at 19?
19.5 after buyer's premium.
Okay.
The droids are creeping up a little bit to 43, 44 range. That seems crazy drop off from the R2 that sold for 18 2 days ago.
Well, the R2 and the
So
Kenobi being in the range is what you would think. The Tarkin is a surprise. Like at $20,000, the Tarkin is certainly a surprise. I don't. And you said what's the droids at?
43, 44 after buyer's premium, 43, 44.
And you could have just binned it on eBay last week for 4,500. Yeah. So these
Yeah, which is why I figured this one would have gone for 8 to 10 range, just because of the way everything's going. Nothing is. All of these things are ignoring eBay. Everything has been ignoring eBay, is what I've noticed.
Well, I mean, they're not necessarily easy to find on eBay. I'm just going through here and seeing if there's anything I actually want to bid. No, these are all things that have closed. You know what? I didn't bid the Jedi Mind Trick card that I thought I did. There's nothing on here I want to bid. There's nothing.
Did you bid the red one or the?
No, I didn't. I mean, as it turns out, I didn't bid, and it looks like are you winning the 28 right now?
The 28, I don't think I'm in the lead now. I don't see a yellow thing. Oh, I still am.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
I'm still winning.
It's
Barely.
Not. Yeah, it's not.
I'm like barely winning.
This,
I'm at 600. The bid says 575, and the next bid is 600. So even if someone bid 600, I'd still win it. But I can only hold off one more, one more bid, basically. I mean, so
it doesn't.
It
does look like we're not getting any more action on the Han Solo, like either of the Han Solos. I'm really surprised. I'm not surprised about the number 4. My prediction to Sean was on that was either we get no more bids or it gets into a bidding war. But the 58, I thought we would get a lot more action. Yeah.
How do you feel about it selling for what, like way under half, 30%, 35%?
Yeah, 40%. Yeah, 40%. I mean, I think it really sets the market going forward. The crazy part is the fact that the 9 sold for 3,000 tonight, and then the 10 is selling for 20. Like that really doesn't that doesn't compute. So I think people were expecting that, and maybe they were looking at the 4 and expecting to see a similar thing happen. I have like every card up here multiple times. Look, so the other night we went for. I think this being on a Sunday night changes things versus it being on a Friday night like that. We had a lot of hours of extended bidding the other night. Tonight, I don't think it doesn't look like we're getting much at all. Like it looks like we're just going to be done. Unless people are playing the game, right? They're playing the great game of just we're going to wait till the clock goes down and then see what happens.
That's what I'm thinking is going to happen because, I mean, like I said, I mean, whoever's bidding these, I mean, if you look at the Luke, the Leia, I mean, the Han is technically cheap right now compared to those.
Somebody just went up on the Kenobi. I think this is just set collecting right now, and that I think that people have like tapped out or that was my thought on the Han is that somebody just like ran up to the price that they just were like, I'm not going to 40, and that was where it ended. And
we saw a lot of games though last time, and going down to the last couple minutes and then placing a bid to get it to kick into more extended bidding, So I mean that's basically what I'm watching for right now because we're 6 minutes left to end.
Yeah, we have these like PSA, like a lot of weird Series 3 PSA 10s going for high prices. It's just hard to know how much of this is. I don't think the Luke and Leia were set collectors. I can't tell you about the rest of this. It's just what does that matter to people? It's just like two set collectors getting into a battle over a card is different than two collectors because if one set collector gets one and the next time it comes up, he doesn't need it anymore. So that's how that matters a little bit. And it's just hard to know which is which.
That's my guess on the 66.
Yeah, well, the 66 is a lot of these are like kind of, under 12, which I think that's kind of somewhere around 10 or 11. There are that many people out there trying to put these sets together. So anything that has that low a pop goes nuts. Like the Solo is 11. It could say why the 58 isn't going up as much because there are 14 of them. And it's like, that is literally the difference. But it's hard to say. There are quite a few cards in here that I would have thought would go for more.
Arkin's starting to bump still.
Yeah, I mean, I just imagine Aoki sitting somewhere going, nope, let's go. If you're trying to build a PSA 10 set and you're close, and you have the listen, there are only 5 Vaders, right? So there are only 4 63s, and 4. A couple other cards that are only 4. So if you have the cards that you can't find, then I thought it. Yeah, it does look like the 58 and the 4 are gonna sell at what they were at. We'll see.
I still got 4 minutes.
Yeah. Way to build me up to break. Way to build me up to break me down, Sean.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah, the relative to what prices were before this weekend of how you could buy this card in an 8 for under $100 before this weekend. I don't think the Solo 4 I don't think that's going to be true anymore. The nines could be had in that 600, 700 range. I don't think that's true anymore. But for a while, the 58 had been outpacing the number 4 in sales. But I mean, like I said, it's over double. I mean that surprised me more than anything that there's not been more movement on the. It could be the fact of like about that registration issue on here because the solo does look really good. The number 4 looks really good, whereas I don't see the same type of issues on the. I don't see any issues on the 4, whereas I see some issues on the 58. Maybe that has something to do with it, but yeah, 2 minutes left.
Yeah, I think in extended bidding my 28 got bumped, so I think I'm waiting another 30 minutes definitely for that one, which sucks, but whatever. But
you promised me we were going to get rich today, Sean.
You did. You didn't think I called 50, and but then I changed it recently now. But my initial thought was 50.
I thought this card would go for before this weekend. I thought it would go between 6 and 15. After Friday, I thought it was going to go for with buyer's premium. I thought it was going to go mid 20s. So pretty happy. But
yeah,
it's not the way this would have been a lot different if this card had come in at 12 and ended at 39 versus the other way around. For those who are watching, have no idea why I'm talking like this. I own a copy of this card. There are 11 of them in the world, and I own one. I bought it years and years ago. And certainly didn't pay $47,580. So that's a good thing. But we all get greedy. But you know, pigs get slaughtered. That's what they say.
Okay, last minute. Let's see if it changes. Because now is when if it's gonna go, it's. I mean,
of course, yes. Because if it's not gonna go in 36 seconds, it's not gonna go because that's all the time it has. But I don't even think people would wait this long. I think we can safely say it's gonna end here. Like it hasn't had any movement in 10 hours. I think the two people that went at it early, and
I mean, I was a dick to the guy on Fanatics to extend it.
No, we're at 10 seconds now. Nobody's extending it with 10 seconds. Let's see, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's over. All right, it's over. Sean was wrong.
I was wrong on that.
We'll take it. We'll take a record sale of $47,580. Were we trying to be greedy? Of course. You always want more. I'm shocked that the 58 went for that price given what everything else went for. I mean, it's not a bad price. It's the record by 100%. I mean, the last one they showed sold was 7,200. So that would be over double, 2.5 times. Still thought it would go for more.
There's still quite a bit out there not closed. I'm flipping through stuff. The Kenobi's not closed. The Tarkin's not closed. The number 10's not closed. I thought the number 10 would close, but it didn't.
Yeah, the Tarkin just went back up. The Tarkin's $21,000.
Yeah, the Kenobi's at 24 now.
Yeah, the Kenobi's been at 24 for a while. Well, not a while, but 10 minutes. Let's try to get rid of. I don't know how I managed to be disappointed about this car selling for $47,500. But
because you're ridiculous in your thoughts.
No, I told you, like I was trying to manage my expectations. You're like, no, no, don't manage your expectations. Get your hopes up. I want to see them crushed. How high can you get your hopes? I want them all crushed.
I mean, that's what your viewers want. So
Of course. But let's ask a better question. Did I win that other card that was on eBay? And let's see if that
oh yeah, right. The 20 whatever.
yeah, which I absolutely don't want to win right now. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left, and of course I'm winning.
Funny.
A PSA 10 number 22 for under. I mean, it's a great price. It just I have like 3 PSA 10s from the set. This happens to be one of the ones I already have. So I think I think is the answer to that question. Is like we'll have to check it. I wish I could pipe you in appropriately because I would try to go get it.
Why wouldn't you just put it up to whoever's listening?
Tarkin,
if you have
Tarkin
a
went.
different, then you could swap because you have 2 of those.
Yeah, because but then people will try to trade me like the blaster, the broken blaster, or the stormtrooper in the hallway. Any cards except those 2, I'll trade for. Let's see here. Bids. Who am I up against? Nobody with nearly as much feedback as me. So how many watchers are on this? I don't know. I don't know how any of this stuff works anymore. 35 watchers. All right, somebody's gonna come in and beat me. I don't know.
How much time left?
Like a minute and a half. I can't even find it now. 1 minute and 41 seconds. I'm willing to bet I don't win this.
I can't even find it. I was gonna go in there and save you, and I can't find it.
I can send it to you. That I can do. That I can do. I mean, you don't have to. I'm a grown.
What is wrong with eBay though? We can't find.
Oh right,
I can't find.
That's funny. I like just pasted in the title instead of pasting in. You'll never get there in time. You'll never get there in time. You're all clear, kid. You got 1 minute and 10 seconds. You can have your own PSA 10 number 22 for a mere $400 with taxes and shipping.
It's at $360. Oh, it's from Blue Harvest. I like Blue Harvest. I've bought from them before.
So are you bidding? No. Just wants to see me. I don't really care at this point. Like
Pop's 30 on.
Yeah, it's super high pop. Yeah, super high.
Cool card.
Yeah, it's the first time that they appear together in the set. Because this is rescued by Ben Kenobi. It's also the only time it says Ben Kenobi. I'm willing to bet I don't win. If I win, I win. It's not a thing anymore. Like
maybe I buy it off you later. I don't know. I might buy that one off you later.
Let's see. No, I'm gonna win. I won. Oh no, I lost. No, went for way more. Went for $200 more.
Jeez. I was like, I mean, any PSA 10 blue.
Yeah, it's a great deal.
On it.
It's a great deal. I just didn't want to have 2 of the same one. That's the whole thing, right? Like that was the whole thought process. There was I just don't want to have the same one. Yeah. Let's see.
Surprised that. I thought the droids would catch some action. The droids seems low. I mean, the number 2 seems low. 43.92 after buyer's premium. It just seems low.
I'm trying to see here. Okay, there were. Oh yeah, I guess there were people in chat, and then or Card Vibe was in there, and Glovco was in there. I just wanted to see if there was anybody left in chat because, All right, it's okay, folks. I'll leave that up over there, and then I'll come back over here. All right, what are we at?
Are they saying shit?
No, nobody. When you don't respond, people don't say anything.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much action. I'm still a bit in shock of what happened on Friday, and if you, well, what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna go look at 1977 Star Wars and show people what's sold. We'll stay on for a little while longer, and then I'll hop off and then commiserate with Sean about how I should have made more. Up there's a PSA 7, a new PSA 7 Luke for $385.
You buying it?
I'm gonna make an offer. It's a little off center.
They're all off center if they're sevens. It seems like.
No, not all of them. All right, I'll just watch it for now. I mean, the solo.
Someone's gonna bet.
What's that?
Someone's gonna bet.
I mean, fire away. Here's.
Everybody's been bending everything. There's been a lot of shit sold
Yeah,
in the last 48 hours.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to show people. I was trying to go to the sold items here and just show people. Like, here is the Han Solo that sold for $29.79. A reasonable rule of thumb is like around 15 times is what the PSA 10 should be. So, given that number, the PSA 10 should have been 45,000. People ran away with the circus on that one, or somebody got a really good deal on the PSA 10. You choose. I mean, the market has specifically decided that the number 4 is the Han Solo rookie. We put that to bed. But you can see there's Luke's. I mean, I'm going to do a video tomorrow explaining why I think the Luke market will just get out of control. There's a PSA 10 that sold. There have been more sales in the last couple days than there have been in forever. Some people just didn't move the price of their cards. So, like, the other thing I'll say is that common cards are just not common cards, meaning like random scene cards with the Jawa. They're not jumping. They're not going to go crazy. Here a bunch of Wonder Bread sales. And here's another Luke. Here's another Luke. Like, there have been more PSA 8 Lukes sold in the last 48 hours than have sold in the last 4 to 8 months. Here's the 9 Solo. Here's a 6 Luke. Here's an 8 Luke. Here's a 7 R2D2. There's the droids in an 8 for way too cheap. Like a lot of these prices are just... Some of these prices are old prices. Some of these are new prices. We shall see. I think 9s of the bigger cards are going to get kind of out of whack. Yeah. I mean, that's... And obviously, basically the 1, 2, 3, 4s, all the character cards are just gonna get expensive. Yeah, they've been way too cheap, and now they'll get more expensive. That's.
Hey, are you on eBay right now?
Mm-hmm.
Can you check to see if there's any 9 Tarkins on the market?
There aren't, but I will. Target. I don't know how I would, by the way, because eBay doesn't find things anymore.
Dude, it's bad. Yeah.
I mean, it cost me $400 the other night. So, like, PSA sort highest price. I don't see any. Oh wait, yeah, I do. There's one for $375. Buy it now.
That seems high. Well, I mean, I guess I can't say that anymore. But
yeah, I mean, I don't know where to go with. Is it keep going up, or are we? Yep, it keeps going up. Right, they're going back and forth on this. We're at 22,000. This is more than the same price as R2D2, or more than R2D2 now.
More than R2.
Did the Kenobi finish or no? Kenobi's at 24. Wonder if that one still on eBay?
Which one? The Kenobi?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Star Wars. Yeah, because I was just saying, because the Tarkin 9s were used to be cheap, you know?
This is how terrible eBay is. Like, I'm searching PSA 10, and it's like, it won't even show me. I don't see it anymore. Do you?
I don't see it. I can't find it. I wonder if the guy just took it down.
I mean, it's the right move.
I mean, yeah. I wonder if that's what caused this one to go up, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's certainly not in the sold.
Or it hasn't been processed yet? I don't know.
I would think that. When the hell would that sell? And a PSA 9 Leia O-Pee-Chee sold for $3,800.
Jesus. Probably a good buy.
Yeah, this shit. I don't know. This shit could just get out of hand.
I mean, if you're so Luke, Leia, Han, possibly R2, Kenobi, and I guess Tarkin. Those are, and Vader, of course, but those are the ones that are. The 9s and the 8s of those are just gonna.
Well,
there's no more of them on the markets. So.
All right, I'm closing the screen here. It's driving me nuts. Well, I mean, a lot of this just comes down to Pop Report. Let me see. Is this gonna? If I do this over here, will this? Nope. That will not do what I want it to do. I would have to grab this and put it here. All right, there we go. Now I have the Pop Report up.
I mean, look, Han and Chewie shoot it out. It closed at almost $400, and a 9.
Great.
And I mean,
great card.
Cool card. Great card.
Yeah, I mean, there's 110 of them, and there's 14 10s, so it's not like there are a million of them. It's a card you don't see that often because it's a nice looking card, and that people who get it don't want to get rid of it. But
I bought 2 of them.
That's all. That's all you have. I don't even. I just bought an 8 recently. Yeah. I mean, if you just look at like R2 has the highest 9 pop of kind of the characters at 150, and you know the droids is at 124. Leia and Han are 114, 115. Kenobi's only 83. And Vader's obviously super low. And Tarkin has 95. But Tarkin's in line with... even Kenobi's kind of in line with Leia and Han. It's just the number graded. It's actually the number 2... Like, number 2 and number 3 seem to grade better.
Do you think we're following Pop Reports, or are we following popularity?
I think it's both, right? Like, I think it's a cross section of the two things, which is, yeah, I think it's a cross section of the two things. It's like if there are tons of them available, and they're popular, it you know. It may not matter. It's always just, are there more available? Are there more sellers than buyers? And the number of buyers has something to do with it has to do with the popularity. The number of sellers has to do with population. So that would be my thought. But 4,230 Lukes. To think there are under 500 Lukes that are PSA 8 or better is, you know, that's something to chew on. That's, and there are 4,000 of them graded. Like there are, you could combine R2, Leia, and Solo, and they don't meet the amount of Lukes that have been graded. So Luke's just don't grade well. It's not just that Luke is more popular than everybody else. They also don't grade well. It's why Luke's are pretty criminally underpriced.
Because when you had a set as a kid, you rubber banded it, and the number one and the 66 are the ones that got damaged the most.
Yeah, and I think I think that's for sure true, but like I think it also has something to do with. I don't want to see this.
Where they're on the sheet.
Yeah, I was trying to just bring up a sheet. Let's see if I could look at it.
I'm 2 minutes away from winning a card.
So on this sheet, the top two corners are the 63 and the 66.
Gotcha.
It appears that cards that are on the outside of the sheet are the ones that had the hardest time grading. I don't know. I mean, the Kenobi's on the outside of the sheet, but like the Vader is on the outside of the sheet. The 63 is on the outside of the sheet. The number 30, which we saw go crazy tonight. The 58's on the outside of a sheet. So it's like, it really kind of... Yeah, I mean, it definitely has to do with where they are. Yeah. Cards that are on the far outside of the sheet seem to have been cut worse than the ones in the middle. Like the droids is like dead center in the sheet.
Gotcha.
And R2 is like one row in. And I would have thought the corners of the sheet. It's weird that. Yeah. Those things are. I'm looking at one that sold for $500. I mean, it's roached, but yeah, I can't imagine that those things are going to be cheap anymore. I mean, they were what were they, around like 5,000-10,000?
Yeah.
For an uncut sheet. Yeah, there's one listed for $9,500 right now.
Hey, I think I just won a card.
This can't be real, right?
Hey, I did win a card.
What did you win?
Number 28.
Oh, cool. What did you pay?
$732 after buyer's premium. Or no, $701.50 after buyer's premium. Sorry, I was reading my max. Yeah, it closed for $575, so $701.50 after buyer's premium.
I swear somebody.
Do you have the 28?
Not in a 10, no. I swear somebody took a. I'm looking at a complete. It says an uncut cut sheet. Like, I think they somehow like glued back together the set on a sheet and are trying to sell. I swear, like, because it's like it.
That's hilarious.
Because I was like $1,500 for an uncut sheet. That's like seems like a deal. And then you look at it and you're like, why doesn't this look? And I was like, why do these cards have edges? Jesus Christ.
All right, Tarkin and Kenobi are neck and neck in the next extended bidding.
They're going back and forth, huh?
I mean, Kenobi's 20,000 or 24,400 at buyer's premium, and Tarkin's at 19,000, so only $1,000 less right now.
I mean, and Kenobi's about to end.
I mean, they're both in the next extended bidding.
Okay, no, Kenobi has 1 minute and 20 seconds on it.
Oh, crazy.
I mean, Kenobi sold for around what I thought it would sell for. Like, I thought a little more, like a little more. I would have thought like a little more, like somewhere between 25 and 30. I thought it would have been in line with what we had. The 58 really is the card that I was surprised just didn't get more. Like I originally thought that like the number 4 would be. It depends. Like before Friday versus now, I think if these cards had been up on Friday, I think they sell for more.
I agree.
Yeah, I think they sell for considerably more. Yeah, I maybe, I don't know. I don't know what happened on Friday because it did feel like somebody lost out on the Luke and then was like, all right, I didn't come all this way not to buy a card, and then jammed the Leia. But I could be wrong, right? Like, let's see. The Kenobi looks like it's about to close. Kenobi's closed. So Kenobi goes Hammer 24-4. There you go. And Tarkin, yeah, Tarkin still has 20 something minutes. And the droids is the droid still going or no?
Droids are still
No, it's sold for 4,400, which is like not really like that
much higher.
Yeah, that huge of a, that was the eBay price. There was one up for 4,500 or best offer. So like there, downstream here, the cards really didn't perform that amazingly well. Like not bad. I mean, it was like kind of like it did seem like there was a floor enforced of like, it's not going below 500 ish. I mean, you got one.
I'm showing an eBay auction on the droids on April of this year. A PSA 10 sold for $18.45. Yeah, so it's up from that.
Yeah, I mean, it's up. I just like, again, the PSA 10 droids sold for not that much more than the 58.9.
Yeah.
That surprising. I'm looking at kind of the bottom end of the auction, like some of the. I like to go through the auction and be like, is there anything here I would have bought had I. I mean, I'm really not gonna let like. There was like a Series 5 PSA 10 that went for like 150 with buyer's premium. Yeah, I probably would have bought these. Like, I wasn't gonna let PSA 10s go for that level. I think the Sunday night thing was at 11 o'clock Eastern was not really the way to go. I think that's why we saw some of that bidding earlier. People are like, I'm just not staying up till 2 o'clock in the morning for this. Friday night it seems fun. Sunday it's like I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah.
And which I think is bad for auctions because you need people to be making bad decisions. Friday night, having a couple cocktails, punching keyboards. Yeah, that's so I think everything. What is still not?
I probably would have paid for the meeting at the Death Star PSA 10.
What, on Friday?
No, because it came. It just closed tonight, and it sold for $292.80 after buyer's premium.
Meeting at the the meeting at the Death Star. That's the one with Vader in the background.
Yeah, the yellow.
Yeah.
It's a cool card. I like that card a
lot. I mean, I like it, but the picture's kind of fuzzy. Like, I mean, I like the card, but do you have a copy? You own a copy?
I have a 9. I have a 9.
Yeah, I just feel like it's out of focus. Like, it's dark. It's like you can barely tell Vader's in there. It's a really cool card. Like, I just wish it were a better picture. A lot of this stuff was like these cards weren't really. They just took like cells of the like still shots of the movie. Like, they really didn't have high res images, and it shows in certain things more than others. Especially the dark stuff. But yeah, I mean, the euphoria that was there on Friday, I just don't feel like I have it tonight. I don't feel like it. I don't know what to say, right? Like, there are some cards here that have gone, like the idea that they're still going back and forth on the number 30, and it's at $12,000 is, crazy. I mean, in an auction, you're always going to have some things that go a little less than you would think. Or
Tarkin just bypassed Kenobi.
Yeah, I mean, it just has to be second. I mean, this is a pop situation, like of yeah,
I mean,
like
Tarkin might be 11. That's the whole thing. Like, I don't know. It's just
I mean, I would not have thought Tarkin would have outsold Kenobi.
No. I remember when we were going into this, I was like, man, Tarkin seems cheap. I was like,
I mean, before this auction start, like when we saw it weeks ago, it was like, what cards do we think we might be able to buy?
Yeah.
And it was like the droids and Tarkin.
Droids and the Tarkin. Yeah.
And it's like
we both put bids on. We both put bids on those two.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, I didn't bid Tarkin. It had already, or I think I decided wasn't going to try to fight you for it. Right? I knew you were going to want it more than me. But yeah, I mean, trying to just like if you look at a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's 5? Why can't I think of this? Wait, 5 is Leia. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8 sold. There's no Vader, right? Because there's no Vader. And,
there's no Vader.
And you're talking about 268, 272, 23, 295, 450, 5. We had 500 somehow already. No, my math is wrong. My brain's not working today. I slept like 3 hours yesterday. Something like $400,000 for those 6 cards. Is that right?
It's got to be something like that. I haven't even.
Well, it's 368 for Han, Leia, and Luke, right? And then you have Kenobi at 24, or whatever. Yeah, it's like 450 to $500,000 for those 6 cards. that's the, and obviously the number 2 being 4,000 seems out of place in that every other card sold for 20-ish plus. Like I think wasn't the R2
18?
Yeah, but with buyer's premium it was like 23.
Oh, I thought it was 18 with buyer's premium.
No idea at this point. It's been too many auctions, too many things. My bids. Where's my bids? Like, did I actually when do I actually have to pay for something?
I think it's like Tuesday. I don't know. It takes them. Heritage takes a while to invoice you. So I mean, I got my 2 little 9s and my 110, so I'm happy. I wish I would. Should I? Yeah, I like the card I bought.
What, the one?
I was like, should I have bought that or the Governor of Outlands?
You know, I like if you're buying it for your PC, then it's to me. I love the number 28. Let me see if I can bring it up for the people out here. I don't even know.
I mean, the 28's one of my favorite cards.
Yeah, I mean, I've always contended is like that conversation between Luke and Obi-Wan is what gave us all the canon for all Star Wars to come after it, right? Like that is here in this card. I'll show it people. This is Luke agrees to join Ben Kenobi. It's like that's in that 2-minute conversation is everything that becomes all of the movies, all of the TV shows. It all spurns because that is the source of the canon. So to me, like that's a significant card for that reason. The 29. There are a bunch of cards in here I like. This is the one for actual like canonical reasons I like the most. Pop culture 29 with the Jedi mind trick is up there as well, and may the force be with you. But This is kind of like the deep dish Star Wars fans card. You know, Luke agreeing to join Ben Kenobi. But all right, so I think I'm gonna hop off the live stream. You and I can chat while we go. But all right, Peter, I'm just if you're Peter's still listening, we're now even. Me and Sean danced. We made good for selling us Rogue One 101s at way below market. Yeah, we hope. You know, we made this deal on our own. We decided this was how we were going to pay you back. So we hope you enjoyed this. And everybody else who's watching, remember, like and subscribe. And I'm going to do some videos this week where I explain how we got from a $300 Luke Skywalker PSA 10 to $250,000 one.